So it's still 2020 and COVID's still a thing, but tonight we're going to show you the best places to hang out during your time at DMU. First up, Saw Point, located right next to the uni.
Alright, so we got our drinks in at some point. I got a Carlin. I mean, it was £3.85, so it's kind of borderline robbery, but I'm not fussed because it's an on-campus bar, so, you know, I'll let them have it. Meanwhile, Sam, on the other hand, has just gone for alcoholic lemonade.
Thank you for that. Nah, basically, I've gone for hooch. He's basically just told you what it is. It's only a bit of a alcoholic lemonade. It does cost quite a bit, £4.95. Personally, I think that's a bit of a robbery. Yeah, I know. But honestly, it is a really nice drink for its price. You know, it's not like you're getting ripped off. Yeah. It's not like you're ordering something that's tasting like bitter, horrible.
Yeah.
It's a bit more of you like you've got your sweet tooth.
Marks out of 10. Let me taste it. I'd give it like a 6. A 6, I'd say.
I give it a 7, 8. It's not like, you know, the most interesting drink in the world.
Definitely.
But it's not
somewhere.
the worst. Yeah, you got to start somewhere. Well, currently as of the date today, 22nd of September 2020, it's pretty much empty in here. As far as I can see, there are like 3 other tables full on the other side of the restaurant, so we're basically nowhere near anyone. So honestly, social distance wise, I'd say it's safe.
Well, I know there's a one-way system around the entire pub. When you come in, everybody has to do a track and trace thing. But I think apart from that, it's mostly the same. Obviously, like, these measures got to be put in for people's health and safety, but it still feels familiar in here. I feel like, you know, I'm in the Saw Point. It doesn't feel too different. But
At Saw Point, they have something called a Moores app, or a Moore card, where you can order your food from the app and collect points.
You know, I say to that though, chin chin.
Now, over to our next pub in the centre of town, The Tree.
Hi, we're now in The Tree, which is in the more centre part of Leicester, and, well, what have you bought?
I have bought a blue steel, so I've never been here before, so I went with the most kind of familiar thing. So I got like what I feel is closest to like a blue lagoon at Spoons. It's quite nice. It's a little bit, you can pretty much taste the alcohol, but do you know what? It's nice, and it was like £7, which personally I think is pretty decent. So
Yeah. And over here I've got an Aperol Spritz, which is such a middle-aged mum thing to drink, but it is nice. Again, this is £7, so a bit more on the expensive side, but worth it for the beer garden. It's really nice atmosphere, it's very nice and chilled, especially for this sort of late summer weather. So, cheers to that. So what would you say out of 10, your drink?
I'd say out of 10, probably. I'll give it a 7. I actually quite like this. It's a little bit too much like alcohol-y taste for me, but for a cocktail, it's very good. So.
See, for me, I like the alcohol taste, but there's too much ice in mine, so I'd say probably at 7.5, which is like, it's pretty good, it's an alright score. COVID regulations, so you walk in, you ask for a table, and then you go on your phone and use their website basically, and go through where your table is, either in the garden or inside, and then order from your phone, which is
Pretty
safe.
simple. Pretty simple.
For last, but certainly not least, we head over to Firebug, which is not quite in the centre of town, but it's still a good 10-minute walk away from DMU.
Alright, so we're now at the final bar, our personal favourite, Firebug. And in front of us, for £15, you can get the Bad Boy. This is our personal favourite drink.
It's the ultimate.
It basically tastes like orange juice, looks like lime juice, but if you have too much, you will wake up funny in the morning.
Something ain't gonna be right.
Yeah.
So
On Wednesdays, the price drops from £5 to I think £2, isn't it? Or £4?
£3, like so.
The thing is, out of 10, easiest 10.
This is like the best 10 ever. And you know what I say that? I say chin chin.
So Firebug do it in the way that most of the times you have to book a table. So make sure you get a table booked before you come down. But obviously, like we walked in because it was a quiet night. Obviously, I'd recommend booking a table just for everyone's safety. They take your details at the door, just like most places with a track and trace system, and it's a one-way system down the time.
Anything else?
And that was our trip round Leicester.
That was our trip around Leicester. Down there.
Okay.